Hello, Glenn Sample here. Welcome back to my channel, The Men on the Sixth Floor. You know, today I got an interesting comment from one of my viewers, very alert viewer, I might add. This was from Brock Auto Repair. And he says, what is the relevance of the pistol shown at 4 minutes and 44 seconds? It's not even close to the pistol taken from Oswald at the theater. Now, this was from the video of Oswald's nitrates test. If you want to check that out. I show a picture of what I thought was Oswald's pistol. And much to my embarrassment, I admit I inserted the wrong picture. So, Brock, thank you very much for being alert. And yeah, good catch. But now let me tell you something about that pistol, the wrong one. That actually was Oswald's pistol, but it was his very first pistol. And there's an interesting story about it. And so, thanks to Brock, I decided to make a video about it. And so, let me tell you the story about Oswald's very first pistol. What we see here is a photograph of an antique Iver Johnson .38 caliber top break revolver, serial number 4942, had a 3 1/4 inch barrel. And this was actually the first gun that Lee Harvey Oswald ever owned. His brother says this about the gun. He says, in early October 1956, Mother found out that my brother Lee had gotten a pistol. She was scared to death of guns. At the time, my mother, Lee, and I were living in an apartment in Fort Worth, Texas. I told Lee that he had no business having a gun. I don't know where it came from, how he got it, or where he got it. I told him I'd give him $10 for it. Lee turned 17 just 10 days later, and then a few days later, on October 24th, he joined the Marine Corps. So this was up for auction in 2013, and it came with a letter from Oswald explaining, that is from Robert Oswald, explaining how Lee got the gun and how he bought it for $10. Now the letter also holds 2 images of the check that Robert wrote to his brother as payment for the gun, with the back of the check clearly showing Lee Harvey Oswald's signature. And in her testimony before the Warren Commission, Lee's mother told the same story. Since the gun was up for auction, it came with a description of the gun. It reads like this: the revolver retains 95% of the original nickel-plated finish, with only traces of blue on the trigger guard. The hammer and trigger have a good deal of case colors remaining. The first sight blade is missing, and the bore is in very good condition with sharp rifling and a couple of small patches of light corrosion. The left side of the frame, below the hammer, is punch dot engraved Lee over what appears to be the letters VL. The mechanism works well, however the spring on the cylinder catch is weak, and the cylinder will sometimes rise higher on the arbor than it should when the revolver is opened to eject the shells. This is undoubtedly what Lee's older brother Robert L. Oswald referred to when he told Lee that the cylinder was off-center and dangerous to fire. To a knowledgeable shooter, this condition does not affect the safety of the revolver, only the ease of reloading. Would you like to know how much this revolver sold for at auction? It sold for $30,625.